That is the sound of a rather full jar of names, because we replaced the names back from the other jar of the jar into the jar of names. But this podcast is for everyone, including but not excluded to Horia, the deadliest warrior who can slit throats and talk to cats. Because I've been reading the comments. Anyway, right, this is a Cup of Tea in a podcast. This is the Cup of Tea. And this is the podcast, right. So, first off, welcome to January. And not only, well, I suppose this happens every January, but welcome to 2016. Well, actually, no, technically that only happens this year, but welcome to the new year. It starts every year. Oh, details. But yes, welcome to 2016. This is a brand new year, brand new start. I have got a video up on Cup of Adventure, which is like a New Year's special. So if you want to sort of see what my resolutions are relating to the channel, you can go check it out over there. But yeah, pretty much in a nutshell, they were to... what were they? To create a new series on this channel. To create playlists for this channel. And to finish paperwork for both channels. But yeah, you can go see more detailed ones over on that channel, because that's where the video is. Anyway, let's get on with this, because I'm just rambling now, aren't I? If you want to skip ahead on this episode, you can go to my comment and it will tell you the skip list. Basically, you can go to the update, you can go to the topic, you can go to the book club, or you can go to this week's goals. Right, let's move on swiftly, because I feel like I'm going to ramble if I'm not careful. Update. Right, so last week I forgot to upload a Dark Cloud episode. I forgot I had to upload one on Friday, so I uploaded it on Sunday instead. So sorry about that, if it mattered to you. If not, then it doesn't matter. Right, and now, because I finished Year 2 in Harvest Moon Back to Nature, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap around the places of Bioshock and Harvest Moon. Doesn't really mean much at the moment, because both get the same amount of time now that I've done Dark Cloud as well. But basically, on Mondays and Fridays will be Bioshock, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays will be Harvest Moon, because, just changes up a little bit, I think. Just interesting. Keeps you on your toes. And this week's topic, right, names. What have we got this week on names? Oops, sorry, not the controller. Okay. So today we've got the podcast. This is a Monday. It is episode 75. Pretty cool, eh? Number 25. I've got 100. Oh, crazy. And then later today we have one of the Bioshock episodes. It's called Room Service, because I'm going into different rooms in Apollo Heights, something like that. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, we have a episode of Harvest Moon called Infant Tree, and because it's got something to do with a plant that we planted at the beginning of the episode, it means something big happens. So I talk about it in the actual episode, but there's like a riddle going throughout this entire playthrough, which basically you can try and piece it together now that I've got one of the last clues for that riddle. So if you want to go check out Harvest Moon episode, whatever it is, Infant Tree, I explain the riddle in that, so if you want to go and try and work out what that riddle is, you can check out that episode of Harvest Moon. Wednesday, we've got 2 episodes of Dark Cloud. One is called Build It Up, which is a song I used to sing, and basically that first episode is just inventory management, but that's why I've done an extra 2 episodes this week, because that was just upgrading my inventory and stuff. Wednesday, we also have another Dark Cloud episode called Dungeon Smasher, because we smash the dungeon, literally. Thursday, we've got an episode of Harvest Moon, which I recorded today, actually. Yesterday, because this is out on a Monday. And I'm recording this on a Monday. Well, I'm not, but still, you know. Yes, it's called Babysitter, because something to do with something that needs a babysitter. Right, now Friday, there's an episode of Bioshock. I'm not sure if it's going to be called Dead Kitties, or I might change that, because that seems a little bit too morbid, but I might change that. But it might be Dead Kitties at the moment. What happens in that? Not much. We just... I think we finished an area, actually. So it's quite good. Nearly finished an area, sorry, nearly. And then also on Friday, we should have, if I remember, another episode of Dark Cloud. It's called Request Book. So you can probably piece together what it is, judging from that title. And then Saturday, we've got 2 episodes of Dark Cloud. We've got Diorama Assemble, which we basically do some diorama assembly. And then Saturday, we've got something called Ransack the Town, which is another extra episode, because I do something related to the town. And then Sunday, we've got a 6th episode of Dark Cloud this week, because I did loads of stuff and I wanted to get something done. It's called God Slayer, because we slay a god. Apparently he's a god. I'm not sure if he is. But yeah, that's what we do. But yeah, lots of videos. There is actually another video out this week on Friday. It's a Cup of Adventure video. Basically, the hint is I love this type of humour. So I'll leave that for you to work out, but that'll be out on Friday. I'm going to start putting them out on Friday because Friday seems like a good day because it's my day off. It's like when you get back from school or whatever you're doing, it's like a nice thing to watch it if you want to. So that's what I'm doing. Right. That's a lot of stuff. Sorry for taking up too much of your time there. But let's go on now to Book Club. Book Club, right. So I finished Sharp's Trafalgar. Good book, loved it. Battle was quite good at the end, and the payoff at the end was good as well. And what I thought was going to happen didn't actually happen. So something has to happen between one of the characters in the next book, because I don't think that character can go on, if that makes sense. But it's a very good book. I recommend that one. And then I'm starting reading a new book called the Witcher series called The Sword of Destiny, which is pretty good. The difference between the two books I've just read, though, is the Witcher book is just so much harder to read. Like, there's so much more going on, so much different names. It's definitely one of those things you have to sort of look at and read and take in, whereas the Sharp book you can just sort of read at a fancy. But yeah, the Witcher book is very good, but it's very thinky. So if you're into thinky books, maybe that's a good one for you. But what's next? That's the book. I'll talk more about that in 2 weeks' time. Let's get on to the community section. That's with a T at the end. TEA, not TI. Okay, and we'll start off with Mention Monday. These are the people that commented on last week's videos. I believe we have 10 this week. I won't count them, but I think we do. So let's start off with the first person this week, which was Mr. Big White 661199, Horia, Il XXX Lupo, B-Man Ben, Unforsaken 12, Mr. Laughing Corpse 2, Nick Pro, Dragonlord 55511, 8-Ball Reaper, Vortex, and Eli Gannon. So some nice returning names there, especially with B-Man Ben, Il XXX Lupo, all been brought out by Dark Cloud, I assume. I've also got a new name as well. I don't remember a Vortex. He seems new. He said I sounded like a news reporter from the BBC. Well, later on today's news, we also have Q&A. Oh, by the way, thanks to everyone that commented. I look forward to seeing all your comments. I feel like I've sort of incorporated the comments into this episode by references, which I quite like. I might do that again sometime. Right, questions. We actually have a question from B-Man Ben, who says, do you like Dark Cloud 1 or Dark Cloud 2 better? He thinks he likes Dark Cloud 1 better, but he thinks 2 is really good as well. Right, here's the thing. That's my paper there, I don't need it, I'll put it over there for now. Here's the thing. I've played Dark Cloud, obviously I've finished it now with my original Let's Play of it. And I'm not very close, but I'm going to be finishing it twice. So, the answer to your question is Dark Cloud 1, but only because I've never played Dark Cloud 2, Dark Chronicle, in the Europe countries. That's because I put in my disc to play, and it freezes during the credits at the start of the game. Like, I get through the first little part and I love it, it's fantastic, and then it gets to that point and it's just like, damn, it's so annoying, so frustrating. So I've never actually been able to play it properly. I have played it a little bit before. I love the ride pod in the game. It's beautiful, but I just can't play it. I'm praying that they release Dark Chronicle on PlayStation 4 like they did with Dark Cloud. The only problem is that hasn't happened yet. But I hope they do, because if they do release it on PlayStation 4, you know what that means. I can do a playthrough of it. So I'm hoping they do that, and I don't want to do it blind, but I'll be tempted to do it blind. And I hope that happens. I so hope that happens. I really do, because that would just be amazing. But yeah, that's why. Dark Cloud 1, obviously, because I've never played Dark Cloud 2, but Dark Cloud 2 just looks so good. With the inventing and the ride pod. Oh, I need that game in my life. Right, okay, what's next? Another question. It is Dragonlord. It's Dragonlord 55511. He's back. He's come back off holiday, and I'm glad he's back. And I just love the way he asked. He's like, I got back yesterday, and I, Dragonlord 55511, will ask you a question and a riddle, which is great. But his question is, do you want me to send you a picture of himself so that he can see a face of what he looks like? Right. Now, I never show my face in videos. In the future, that will change. At one point, I do want to put my face on videos, more so in probably this podcast. Podcasts will probably change, but more so on a couple of event videos. So one day I will show my face. I'm sort of making this about myself now, sorry. But yeah, I'm very protective of that. I'm very sort of online security heavy. Like my sister, I will never show her face until she's like 16 or something, because that's just to me that's wrong. It shouldn't happen. Like I said, for her name, I've never said her first name or her last name. I've never said my last name. I said my first name, so that's fine, but I'll never say her first name, just to protect her, because I'm very online security happy, friendly. However, to answer your question on Dragon Lord 55511, it's up to you. If you want to show me your face, it's fine. It was safe. I won't sell it on eBay or anything. But yeah, it's up to you. It'd be nice to see what you look like, but it's against the online security. It's up to you if you feel safe enough to do it. I mean, I do trust you. You are a long-time commenter. I tell you what, I would like to see though, Dragon Lord. The Milky Brew made in Minecraft, like you said about the other week. I would love to see that. But yeah, we'll go with that. So yes. So if you'd like to, sure, go ahead, mate. I don't mind. I will not show anybody else unless you ask me to. But your riddle was, I fly, yet I have no wings. I cry, yet I have no eyes. I think I know what it is. Darkness follows me. Lower light I never see. What am I? Hint, it is an object of weather where rain, thunder and lightning often happen during a storm. I'm going to say a cloud. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, perhaps. Maybe a cloud. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say cloud because I'm sure it is. And what's after that? It is subscribers. Right, we've got an extra subscriber this week, but we've got two names because we went from 1,103 to 1,104, and we've got two names. So we have Edgar Estranda and Peter Killer Pro. So yeah, thank you. Welcome to the team, or the community. And yeah, write down, I don't know, write down what you think of my videos on a piece of paper and send it to me via pigeon, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't. What's next then? Question? Is it a question? It is a question. Yes. Last week's question was, what do you want? No, it wasn't. It was nothing to do with that. It was, if you had to combine your last two games you played, what was it? Nobody answered, unfortunately. It's a shame because I love that question. But this week's question is, what game are you playing right now? We do have a question. A 40k Warrior Man said that he is currently playing Dark Age, Dragon Age 2. He said he had to buy all the DLC. I would love to do that game in the future as well. No, maybe a Let's Play if I can. But I'd just love to play it because I love Inquisition, the look of it. And I love those sort of games. They're just so long. But yeah, I'd love to play one of those games in the future. At the moment, I am playing Dark Cloud, getting some grinding done. But my goal is to start playing Skyrim soon. That's my mediocre goal. Okay, so this week's comment goes to two people, but it's the same sort of comments. It goes to Horia and IlXX Lupo. So it started off with Horia saying, what's the point of giving a cat a slingshot? Wouldn't something like clawed gauntlets be better? He said that on Dark Cloud. IlXX Lupo replied, cats are well known to be master slingshotters. If you ask them, they will tell you. And then Horia replied, I asked my cat and he said, do I look like I have opposable thumbs? Which is fantastic because that means that Horia can talk to animals. And it means that everyone's sort of talking together. I like that. I like it when people talk together. So I like that comment. That's why it's this week's comment, because it's cool. I like it. Right. What's next? Something new and interesting. Sort of. Birthdays. We've got two birthdays this week. So the 5th, which is the Tuesday, is my friend Beth Ashworth's video. So happy birthday. So happy birthday to you. Something for everyone else to figure out about with this person. This person I know in real life. And basically, we might play a game together. She won't record her audio because of reasons, but she might play it with me, which might happen in the future, maybe towards the end of the year, I'm not sure. But hopefully that might happen, so stick tuned for that. She might be in a video later on in life. But on Wednesday, the 6th, yes, 6th Wednesday, my Lord of Dragons has a birthday as well. So I just want to say happy birthday, Dragon Lord 55511. I hope you have a great day, and I'm so glad you're back. I hope you had a lovely trip. And I look forward to many comments from you. So happy birthday, mate. Don't know how old you are, but... Oh, he's 24. Wow, you're older than me, mate. I was 22. You're 24. You're older than me. That's unusual for me. Everyone I meet is always younger than me. But maybe that's because I'm at college where people are younger than me. But yeah, happy birthday, Dragon Lord 55511. And everybody should wish those two people a very happy birthday. Beth Ashworth and Dragon Lord 55511. Right, so let's go on to this week's goals. This video is probably super, super long, but I apologise for that. Lots to cover this week. Nearly 15 minutes long. But yeah, goals. Last week's goals were to upload 2 videos on Couple Adventure. I did 3. In Your Face, Couple Adventure. I uploaded 3. And the other one was to... What was the other one? Oh yes, to finish planning January's videos. Oh no, that was... the 2 videos was last week's goals. Yes, this last week's goal was to finish making January's episodes on paper, to write them up and stuff, plan them. I've done the New Year one, obviously. I have done the next one, which is out this Friday, and then I'm halfway through planning the one after that. And then I've just got 2 more left, which hopefully I'll do some tonight on Sunday and then some today on Monday, so that will be completed in time. I'm going to say it will be because I've already recorded some of these as well, so it's fine. So I think I'll be in time for this one. Hasn't happened yet, but by the time you watch this, it might be. Yes, so what is this week's goal? This week's goal, because I'm back at college now, unfortunately time is going to stand still with videos. But my goals are to edit the Couple of Adventure video for this Friday. Make sure I do that, that's why it's a goal. And then to plan maybe 2 videos for February. Maybe 1, but that's an extra goal. That might not count. Just an extra one, just in case. But yeah, that's this week's goals. And that's it. I said the hint. So, yeah, that's it. I'll finish this cup of tea now for this lengthy podcast. I apologise. Last week was a short one. This week's a long one. It happens. So I'll finish this cup of tea now then. Which I've just done. And I will say, see you later. Until the next time we meet, farewell. And I will end by saying, what film? There is just news. That is no good or bad.